So someone made this comment in the video I made on renewable energy. Renewable energy is applicable to agriculture just the way non-renewable energy is applicable to agriculture. And when we're talking about energy in agriculture, we are basically looking at it from the mechanical aspect. So when you're thinking about how renewable energy is relevant to agriculture, you look at it from the aspect of how is non-renewable energy applicable to agriculture. So we could use it to power our tractors. We could have a solar battery power tractor that helps to weed the farm. We could use it to power machines like water pumps. We could use it to power machines for processing crops, for drying and grinding crops. We could use it to power machines that helps to warm the houses of livestock. One of the amazing things that comes with incorporating the use of renewable energy in agriculture is that it helps to boost agribusiness. For example, you could have a farm that will build like a biogas or a biofuel plant using resources that they got from their farm. If you're still here, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It'll take you just less than 5 seconds to do that. Biogas is a gas that you get from biodegrading farm or animal waste under anaerobic digestion, that is conditions that there's no oxygen, and also under microbial conditions, so microorganisms act on it. So, and this biogas, you can use it for cooking, you can use it for electricity, you can use it as fuel. So this biogas is producing energy for the farm, and it's also producing energy for people because they can decide to be selling this energy to other people. You will see people buying that energy from them because we need energy to do so many things. So it's not just helping their farm, they're also providing this business, they're providing these services to other people out there. They're basically converting waste into wealth because they're not just focusing on crop and livestock, they are creating source of energy from the waste that this crop and livestock bring, and they can even decide to sell it at a lesser price compared to non-renewable energy, because the resources used in producing this kind of energy is mostly free, or they get it at a very cheap rate. So it's like converting waste to wealth. Imagine taking your feces, your crop residues, and converting it into something that can give you energy for cooking or doing anything that you want to do. People would even be less reliant on fossil fuels, non-renewable energy. People will shift their focus to another thing when they see that, there is a better thing. For example, what is happening in some European and Asian countries where people are moving from fuel-powered cars to electric vehicles because they see that fuel is now expensive now due to this Israel and Iran war. So people are shifting their focus to electric powered cars, to renewable energy powered cars, because they know they can't get fuel at the price they are getting it, or it's even scarce. For some people, it's not even about the price because it is scarce. In the long run, emissions are even reducing. And another thing is that it would help to reduce the cost of operation when it comes to energy, because they are getting their energy from maybe their biogas or biofuel that they made in the farm themselves, or from the sun, or from the wind. So that way they're spending less on energy, so they can use that money they can just put the money in other things in the business, or maybe they just keep their money, and that means more profit. It's actually like a very beautiful thing. And this biogas can also have like a byproduct that we use as fertilizers rather than using petrochemical based fertilizers for our farms. So imagine, it is waste to wealth. Imagine how many resources you are getting from just waste, natural waste on your farm. The byproduct can also be used as raw materials for producing biodegradable plastics and chemicals. So there's a lot of business when it comes to renewable energy. Imagine getting gas, fertilizers, raw material for plastic or chemicals just from natural waste. This also means that we can have uninterrupted power supply since we have resources. The sun is always shining every time, the wind is usually blowing. We have waste from our farms, crop waste, animal waste. It means we have energy to power our machines for processing, for harvesting, and one way or the other, this helps to reduce post-harvest spoilage. So it means more jobs are being created. It means there is more food supply since we have machines to process them and harvest them like all day long. And this also means that food inflation is going to reduce, because when there is more food supply, it means there is like abundance of food. So it means that the price rates would actually be reasonable. This would also reduce food imports because we have enough food. We have enough locally grown food for us to eat. We don't need to rely on food imports heavily. And this also helps to strengthen our currency. And all of this helps to strengthen our economy. This is really beautiful because people are not just waiting for the government to help them. They are finding a way to create a source of income that is actually very sustainable, because this renewable energy emits little or no emission into the atmosphere. So renewable energy is very useful and relevant when it comes to agriculture. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, and engage my videos for more sustainability related content. Bye.